To best activate your transverse abdominis and deep internal core, find your neutral by feeling where you are on your butt bones. So you want to be right in the middle, so your center of mass. You don't want to be on your pubic bone or on your tailbone. Think about where your feet are. You don't want your heels hugging the ball, but you don't want to be too far out. So knees slightly forward of your ankles. That'll help you find your neutral and finding the right size ball for you. If you're under 5'6", a 55 centimeter. If you're over 5'6", then a 65 centimeter. So we're going to try to find our neutral while moving our arms. True core function here. So lift the pubic bone so that the pubic bone and the tailbone stay level. Keep your chest over your pelvis, and then you're going to swing your arms, those swimmer arms. Don't allow your back to arch, so only reach as far as you can keep that space between your pubic bone and your breastbone stable. This is what your core does. It stabilizes your middle while you move your arms or your legs. So that is why this is such a great series for you to work on maintaining that transverse abdominis. So now we're going to move to what we call the heel tap. So you want to feel that you push down through one foot, the tail swings slightly, and then you're going to take the foot out. So lift the pubic bone, press down through the down leg while tapping the heel out. Very slow and small here. You're just trying to move the leg without the ball moving or without your arms or your trunk moving. Push down to move the leg. So this is really about the non-moving leg. So keep it stable while you move the heel. Left heel out and then back. So pay attention to pushing down while you move the legs. The upper body stays nice and stable. Press down, tap out. Press down, tap out. You want to feel that quad really tighten as you move the other leg. So can you tap out without moving the ball? It's always good to bounce in between exercises here. Decompresses the spine, the vertebrae, relaxes any muscles that might be tense. Stick the tail out, come back halfway so you're over the butt bones. Now we're going to try to do the kick out. So same thing, keep that leg stable while you reach out. Lift the pubic bone, trying to hold for about 3 seconds. You might wobble, and that's fine. If you don't ever wobble, you never learn how not to fall. So keeping that transverse abdominis engaged, you can still breathe, and we're teaching the lower core how to be stable. You always want to have more pressure from the bottom up. This is what helps with that intra-abdominal pressure, keeping fluid in when we cough or sneeze, or most importantly, when we have urge. This is how we retrain your core, no matter your age. So if you don't have a ball, you can certainly be sitting on the edge of a bed or a chair. Again, it's just teaching your head, your ear, shoulder, and hips how to stay aligned while you move one leg. Push down through the right, and then let's kick out the left. Holding for 3 to 5 seconds. Pushing down. So every time you come back is an opportunity to find your neutral again. Keep that pubic bone lifted. Keep that right quad, thigh engaged. Pay attention to your feet too. Are you gripping for dear life in your toes? Are you nice and connected with the feet to the floor? Pushing down. Try to keep the knee from wobbling in or out. So this is practice standing on one leg on a moving surface. So that's why doing this on the ball is so great. But if you have any fear of falling, feel free to do it on the edge of a chair first. And also make sure you're being safe while on the ball. Be in a safe little padded corner of a room. Have someone nearby if you question your balance. So now we're going to do the march. So same thing, pushing down while we're lifting the knee up higher than the hip, but only as far as you can keep that pelvic neutral. So your pubic bone and your tailbone are level. You're feeling that you're right on top of the bony butt bones. Paying attention to your feet, that you're keeping them flat, what I call 4 corners of the feet connected to the floor as you pick up. And then check every now and then to make sure that you haven't tucked your heels up against the ball. That's cheating. So every time you come back, lift the pubic bone slightly to feel that lower belly engage, and then feel the down leg tighten while you march the opposite. So we're just lifting in a march position, but we're only doing one leg at a time. 3 to 5 reps, 5-second holds. Keeping that pubic bone lifted in order to think about keeping that belly button pulling back while you can still breathe, moving that rib cage, tapping down, wobbling, all good practice for your body to figure out how to engage that deep core. Wobbling is good. Okay, come back to center, bounce, use those legs to lift you more than the head and the shoulders, so no shrugging. Come back, feel that neutral again. We're gonna do opposite. So in Pilates, laying on your back, this is called dead bug. So we're doing an opposite reach and lift. So now this is a true march with swimmer arms. Keep that pubic bone lifted. Keep pulling in that hip towards the opposite. So don't allow yourself to swing. Come back to center. Notice how you feel. That was a great job.